Hey family members, come along with me. Let me show you how I seal my popcorn nylon, and also let me give you a gist of what has been going on in my life recently. Okay, so you guys remember this nylon? I made a video about it already, and this is a more detailed video because of those that reached out to me. Okay, so this is the length. I was unable to get it tape before I made this video, but we might still make another video about it subsequently. Okay, story. Welcome back. Okay, so guys, recently, you know that thing where you know that there is this feeling like you know you're gonna work for God somehow in your life, but you really did not see it in a particular light. Okay, so while growing up, there are some things that naturally I don't like to participate in. Okay, you see that thing that girls will be like, okay, double dating, this, that. I naturally do not like it. Secondly, I just find myself not wanting to involve in some immoral acts, not wanting to be dishonest, normal things that people see as normal. It wasn't just my thing, I was just looking like kind of weird, because I wasn't doing some things that gets my age would normally want to do. For some reasons, I don't know, but I kind of enjoy my personality and who I am. So I know somehow that okay, I'm gonna work for God. I love God. I'm gonna, but I never saw it that a day will come and I will be a pastor. Yes, like a pastor. I was like, oh my God, I never saw it in that light. Okay, guys. So recently I was ordained. Like after a whole lot back and forth, I was like, before my ordination of becoming a pastor, I like God. I don't want to fuck up, or I don't want to fall your hand because I love you so much. You know that kind of relationship you have with somebody. I don't know if you guys have ever been in that kind of relationship. Like you have a friend, and because you like that person so much, you just feel like the best relationship for the both of us is to just have this kind of distance relationship. Not that I don't want you to come close or I don't want to go close to you, but because I just feel if we come close, there are some things we might discover about ourselves that I don't want it to ruin the relationship. That was the kind of relationship I had with God, or I thought I had with Him. I was like, you know what, guy, I love you. I want to serve you. You know, I will go all out. I am always about the kingdom. I don't be bad girl normally. I will serve you. I will love you. In fact, I will do things for the kingdom, but make I just do it from a far end. Let me just do it from a distant end. But you know what? God said, no, you are not serving me from a distant end. You are going to serve me right in my vineyard. I am going to shepherd my sheep. And when that calling came, I was like, God, can I do this? But one thing kept me going is that God knows you better than you know yourself. I was like, let me not go and fuck up. Oh. When I saw the kind of people they were ordaining us with, I was like, these people are just too perfect for me to be in their midst. I don't know if you've ever felt like that. I felt small. I felt like no, I'm not supposed to be here. Some persons are supposed to be here, not me. Let me just be back. You people should just to be doing your thing. I love God, but I don't want to go this length. But God having it, ordination was successful, and your girl is a pastor. And guys, it hasn't been funny. The journey hasn't been funny. When God started revealing things and talking to me regarding some things, even some prayer time He will give me, I struggle to keep up with. And I'm like, God, I say I don't want for your hand though. See now, because I don't the boss. I can't even keep up with ordinary prayer time. Is it this person that cannot even keep up with a prayer time that you're going to entrust the life of destinies in our hands? Can I do this? Are you sure I am fit for this? So many missed calls coupled with the fact that you're running a business and business just seems to not be picking up the way you want. And sometimes quitting jobs seems like an option, like the best of options that you could probably take at the moment. And in the midst of that, guys, I was working before, and I was working with, or I worked for a friend, a very close friend, more or less like my bestie, and we had a very bad fallout. Now, this thing that caused this fallout wasn't that we had a get to get argument or a get to get thing. It was just because she started dating this guy, and we all had red flag about this guy. We were seeing all the signs that were like this guy. But initially I supported the relationship, but later I started feeling unease. due to the way the guy was, coming out for the children, some of the things that she was saying to me, I just started feeling bad about it. I don't know if I did something bad, but when you are in a relationship, like three girls are friends, best friends, we talk everything, we share everything within ourselves. I'm so sorry if my baby's voice is entering this voice. No, that's one of the things you have to deal with when you are a mom. When you have three girls that are friends, three ladies that are friends, we say everything, we gist everything, and then you are in a relationship, you told me, and you didn't want to tell the other person for some reasons, and then things started going awkward, and I involved this other person because this other person has also been in a relationship. She did not tell you, but she told me, and I had to also bring you on board, and we were able to resolve whatever the issue was. So in this other case, I brought this other person on board, and somehow you felt like I shouldn't have. Somehow you felt like, okay, we are against your relationship. Somehow you even felt like we are trying to take your money away from you, and that affected our work relationship because I was working for you and all that. So the feeling, missed feeling, giving attitude as place of work, and I was just like, you know what, I can't take this anymore. I'm working out. So that was how I stopped working, and I was like, I can. So I said to myself, I was like, Glory, you're creative now. You're not a lazy girl. You got brain. Why will you just be taking all this because of what? How much? So I sat and I calculated the amount a day, and the whole thing was just pissing me off. You know that thing where you are doing so much, and then to somebody it's as if you're doing absolutely nothing, but you're putting in so much effort. You're giving it this thing your best, like you really want to make it work, but to this person because of one thing or the other, when your once upon a time friend is not giving you, and not just that, not using a colleague to ride on you. You get like, and this colleague is your junior, no, but this person now makes it like you now give your colleague upper hand, so that your colleague can now sit on your own. Just like, I beg, let me just leave this thing, Kokoma. If this thing is not here, I will breathe. And these people are not selling oxygen, and even if they are selling it, to hell with them and their oxygen. And that was how I stopped the work. And so that's basically it. That's how we started this business. That's how we started this journey. And I have a dream that one day this brand is going to be like the likes of KFC. It's going to be like the likes of McDonald's. It's going to be like the likes of Dominion Pizza. I am not giving up on it. I'm going to keep pushing it. And guys, we have a second location now. Though we are still in the startup phase, we are still trying to build the stand, trying to, and I'm still looking for, money for equipment and all that. But nevertheless, we move. All right, so that's basically an hint of what's been going on in my life. So in case you're just a new subscriber stopping by, welcome to my channel. My name is Glory. I am a mom of two boys living in the city of Lagos. I'm an entrepreneur. I am a child of God. I'm a lover of God. I believe in Jesus Christ, and I am a follower of Jesus Christ. So welcome to my page. I am just a girl that wants more for her life, not more. I'm just a girl that wants to have the best that life has to offer. I like my own money because I like my freedom. I like my space. I like my security. So I always work out of my money. But that does not mean I don't like a man's money. I love a man's money. In fact, man money is sweet. Yes, there's this joy that comes when you spend a man's money. But regardless, I am a lover of independence. I love my own money. I want to be able to do the things I want to do and make decisions that I want to make without having to think of who is going to finance it, who is going to push it. So that's why I do the things that I do, because I love working for my own money. I would think I would take that trait to my mom. My mom is a very strong person. She's one person I've seen growing up that I've done so many things just to cater for our money, because I grew up from a polygamous home, and back then it's not like now where men will just cut a portion of land for you and expect you to take care of your children. And my mom has 7 of us. So she has always been a go-getter. My mom had different series of business, and I just got that part of me from her. I don't like sitting high. I like to make my own money. So if you're coming across this page for the first time, welcome. Please do where to subscribe, like, and comment. Osha, Oya, give her a check, give her popcorn, and give her one cold zobo drink. And I will see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah. watching. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you in the next video.